Are you feeling conflicted at the moment with One Piece? I know I am. And the support and the likes and the comments, it's been unbelievable to hear from you all. And so I just wanted to quickly say thank you to everyone that's watched and been liking and subscribing and leaving really nice comments. It means a lot to me, so thank you. So yeah, you guys rock. I wanted to talk today a little bit quickly about feeling conflicted about One Piece at the moment, and a couple of the comments really struck me because I thought that's how I feel, and I need to drink my own medicine a little bit, because one of the reason I made the video on should you wait was to it was a bit of a self-reflection, a bit of room of mirrors thing, where sometimes it's healthy to go into the room of mirrors and have a good hard look. And have I always made the best choices when collecting One Piece? No, but it doesn't matter. It's just about what you enjoy, maybe learning from it and making better choices next time and being smart. So I think there are other options now. And one of the comments I wanted to pick up on, which I loved, was talking about EBO3. And I said in my last video, should you wait? And I still think you should wait and see what happens. And that doesn't mean that I don't really want that set. Of all the sets that have come out recently, or coming out, sorry, I have to say OP14 I was super pumped about as well. But this heroine set is the cards, those SPs, like the VV SP, for example. I mean, I've got this this pre-release winner, which I absolutely love. And so to go alongside this, like I really want that VVSP in EBO3, and that FOMO is overtaking me. But I'm like, just wait, see what happens when this set is released. If it goes crazy in English, then look at it in Japanese. You can still pick it up in Japanese for a lot less. So just be cautious. And the reason I'm saying that is, and I've got a few examples today that I wanted to share. When I started collecting a year ago, when I was going to card shows, they couldn't give away SPs. You could literally pick up an SP for £40, £50. I've said it in other videos. Everyone was so obsessed with manga hunting. Now, I have got a couple of mangas off for grading. Mangas are still the grails. They're still the cards everyone wants to collect. I'm not hating on mangas. Mangas are amazing. Okay, but I thought to myself maybe 7 or 8 months ago when I was going to these shows, there's so many of these beautiful cards that are a lot less than a manga. Now, mangas at the time, 7 or 8 months ago, were still £600 or £700, maybe a bit more, and graded they were even more. Now the floor seems to be about £1,000, for a lower tier manga. But these SPs, they couldn't give them away. And I was picking up, for example, I picked up the Wanted cards, and because I thought, oh, these just look collectible because they're in a set. Now I don't have them anymore because I traded, and I traded to get into my Law manga, which again, everyone was saying that this was OP10. It's not a great set. It's not the most popular. It's the second Law they've done. It's not the most popular. I just loved it, and I like Law, so, and I'm not saying, oh, I'm the guru, I know exactly, this is how you should trade and this is what you should do. But my point is, look at other opportunities. Be smart. Don't just follow the crowd. Following the herd quite often will get you wrecked. Okay, so this is my whole thing about EBO3. Just wait and be patient and see what happens. if you want to go ahead and pre-order, you know, go for it. If you can get a pre-order, go for it. I'm not saying it's not going to shoot up in value, and you know, we might turn around and go, look, it continues up and it's totally out of reach forever. Fine. If that happens and it's super short printed like EBO 1 and EBO 2, then fine. Those sets have done super well, so maybe it will just continue going up. But for me, be smart. Look in other areas where you can see opportunities to collect. And now, when I was collecting those wanted cards 7 or 8 months ago, like I said, you couldn't give them away. No one was that bothered about them. I was buying I was buying the wanted Shanks and the wanted Buggy and the Blackbeard in a BGS 10 for like 100, 120 pounds in a BGS 10. I was able to trade into that from wanteds that were costing me that. You know, now there are other opportunities to get into right now. So just going and FOMOing in to EBO3, and this is why I feel conflicted, because if you just follow the crowd and follow what everyone else is telling you to do, then you'll miss out on other opportunities. And so make those decisions. Independent thought is a good thing. And I'm stopping myself right now, and this is one of the reasons that I made that Should You Wait video, because I've got to drink my own medicine here. And everyone told me that this was a bad set. Don't buy OPO 7. Why would you buy OPO 7? It's got nothing in it. Well, it does. You know, so everyone's saying to you, you know, if you listen just to people in forums or, you know, whether it's investment people on YouTube, that's fine. If you want to follow those channels, I follow them. I love them. You know, they always have interesting advice, but they'll tell you these sets are rubbish. They're not worth collecting. You could buy this in the UK for £60, £70 at one point. So I ripped a fair bit of this because it's like, well, I can rip it. It's costing me £70 or £80 a pack. I don't know what they go for now, but they're more expensive. This was another one. When PRBO2 came out, in my opinion, this is one of the most fun sets to rip. When this came out, everyone was saying, and you won't hear it now, because everyone always knew that this was a great set. But everyone said, it's not as good as PRBO1. It's not as good. Really? Have a look at the cards in it. It is a great set to rip. Now, this is shot up in price. I think this is still good value if you want to get into this, by the way. I think this will continue to increase. But these kind of sets, people were saying, don't buy them. They're a waste of time. You should only buy OPO5, OPO9, OP13, even OP12. Great set. Such fun ripping that set. OP11. I've got the OP11 Luffy manga. It's being graded at Beckett. What? The Snake Man Luffy. Everyone said it was a nothing manga. There's been too many Luffy mangas. I'm getting that graded at Beckett now. I paid £550 for that Luffy manga. Everyone was saying to me, don't buy that. The Snake Man Luffy, it's nothing. My whole point is, I'm not saying sometimes contrarian collecting can help you. Don't always follow what everyone else is saying. Look at where there's gaps. And again, I just want to reiterate, I'm not telling you exactly what to go and buy and do this and do that. And you can argue here, or if you bought anything, it will go up. If you bought anything 7 or 8 months ago, it would have gone up in value. It's not true. That's not true. Not everything has. So I think, and some stuff has done a lot better than others. Yeah, I mean, look at the wanted cards. I think they may have gone up a little bit now, but they're nothing like the original wanteds, the one that the split colors, like the red and the browns. Like, for me, they just didn't appeal to me in the same way as the as the OP09 wanted posters. So, and I knew they were going to be collectible. So for me, that's an opportunity where if you see something like that, you know, go for it. So I rotated into and started, rather than just going and buying. At the time I could only maybe afford one manga, I bought 5 SPs at the time, and now that's allowed me now to buy more expensive cards. I've just sent off 7, or I think I've sent off 8 SPs to get graded at Ace for my personal collection, the ones I want, and I've got a load of other SPs that I'm going to trade at the next show at the end of January, which hopefully I can get a much bigger card with now. Maybe I can get into a manga, or maybe I'll get a couple of event mangas that I haven't got, because I'm trying to collect them. My point is, don't just follow the crowd. Think for yourself. Independent thought is good. Do your own research. Don't just listen to everyone online, and try and don't just go for the yeah, I've always said, if you can buy the set at release at close to RRP, that's your best option at ripping and keeping sealed. Okay, buying as close to RRP as you can, and the most recent set, you know. But if you can't do that, go and do other things. Buy some Japanese, rip some. I mean, you can, if you really want to open EBO3, you can buy it in Japanese for £50 right now. Okay, you get half the hits and there's half the amount of cards in the pack, but if you really want to experience opening it, you can buy it in Japanese. I'm probably going to do that. I probably will buy in Japanese. I can buy it probably today for £50. I think that's what the going rate is online at the moment for that set. So just, if you're feeling conflicted because you're feeling like, oh, everyone's saying OP14 or OP13 is, you know, this is where you should put all your money, or you should go into this, just be cautious where the whole crowd is going. Yeah, because if things do correct and you're just where everyone else is, guess what? You're gonna have the same as everyone else. Yeah, so it was just a I just want to do a quick video. Again, look, please like, please subscribe if you enjoy the content. And when I started this channel, I thought I'd have 2 or 3 people watching for the first year, and if I did any better than that one, it would be massive. So, you know, getting 1,000 views on a video is just mind-blowing for me. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. It really helps me. And love your comments. Some of the comments have been really cracking me up. So get your comments in and get your views. And like I've always said, I'm not a guru. I don't know everything about One Piece. I haven't made the best decisions all the time when collecting, but just try and think independently. Do your own research and don't just follow the crowd of what everyone tells you is hot. Okay? There may be a reason that everyone's telling you, oh, just go into that. And with EBO3, I'm hearing it's about $500 at the moment for to secure it on pre-release. To pre-order it. Just be careful about doing that. Again, go and watch my video from Should You Wait, which I put out a few days ago, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Anyway, see you on the next one. Cheers.